Can cancer really be starved out of the body? It may sound like science fiction, but it's actually based on real research. Scientists have discovered that some foods and habits can cut off the fuel cancer needs to grow. In this video, we'll explore what that really means, how it works, and how you can use this knowledge in your daily life. Stick around till the end because you'll learn simple, powerful ways to help your body fight back naturally. What does starving cancer actually mean? Every cell in your body needs energy to live, including cancer cells. But cancer cells are different. They grow very fast and need more fuel than normal cells. Many cancer cells thrive on glucose, which comes from sugar and carbs. That's why researchers began to ask, what if we stop feeding them? The idea of starving cancer means changing your diet and habits to avoid feeding cancer cells what they love most. Instead of giving them fuel, we can feed our healthy cells with foods that protect, heal, and fight disease. 1. Focus on anti-angiogenic foods. Angiogenesis is how the body makes new blood vessels. But here's the issue. Cancer cells use this process to build their own blood supply and get more nutrients to grow. That's where anti-angiogenic foods come in. They help stop this process so tumors can feed and grow. Foods like blueberries, strawberries, green tea, tomatoes, garlic, and turmeric are natural angiogenesis blockers. Eating these foods regularly may help your body slow or even stop tumor development before it starts. 2. Reduce sugar and processed foods. Cancer cells are like sugar addicts. They crave it. When you eat lots of sugar and processed carbs like white bread, cookies, or soda, your body turns it into glucose. That glucose can fuel cancer cells and help them grow faster. By cutting back on added sugars and eating whole foods like fruits, veggies, and grains, you make it harder for cancer cells to thrive. It's not about cutting out all sugar, just choosing smarter options most of the time. 3. Eat healthy fats. Not all fats are bad, in fact some are your best defense. Healthy fats like those found in avocados, flax seeds, walnut, salmon are rich in omega-3 fatty acids. These help lower inflammation in the body, and less inflammation means a lower chance of cancer cells spreading. They also support your immune system and protect your cells from damage. Try adding a spoonful of flaxseed to smoothies or replacing processed oils with extra virgin olive oil. 4. Fasting and eating windows. Have you heard of intermittent fasting? It's when you eat during certain hours of the day and fast the rest. Research shows that when you fast, your healthy cells become stronger, but cancer cells can't adapt as easily. But this gives your body a chance to repair, remove weak cells, and stop cancer growth. Fasting also helps balance blood sugar and reduce inflammation. But it's not for everyone, especially if you're dealing with illness, so always check with your doctor before trying it. Coming up next, you'll learn about one everyday food that might secretly feed cancer cells. And we'll show you what to swap it for to stay healthier. Don't miss this important tip. 5. Cut down on red and processed meats. Many studies have found that eating too much red meat like beef and pork and processed meats like bacon and sausages may raise the risk of cancer, especially colon cancer. These meats often contain harmful chemicals and preservatives that can damage your DNA. Instead, try eating more plant-based proteins like beans, lentils, nuts, and tofu. Even swapping meat for fish or chicken a few times a week can make a big difference. So can you starve cancer? The truth is, you can make your body less welcoming to it. By changing your diet, cutting back on sugar, and focusing on healing foods, you may slow or stop cancer from growing. These choices won't replace medical treatment, but they give your body a better chance to protect itself. If you found this video helpful, tap the like button. Subscribe to KNC Care and hit the bell so you never miss a new tip. And let us know in the comments which anti-cancer food will you add to your meals this week. We'd love to hear from you.